going to talk about one of the most influential artists of the 20th century, very well recognized until today, Pablo Picasso. Over his long career, Picasso went through several distinctive periods, each reflecting his personal experiences, relationships, and the broader historical context of his time. Pablo Picasso was born on October 25, 1881 in Malaga, Spain. His full name was long and traditional, but he is best known simply as Picasso. His father, José Ruiz Blasco, was a painter and art teacher who introduced him to drawing and painting at young age. By the time he was 9 years old, Picasso had already completed his first painting. In 1896, Picasso family moved to Barcelona, where he enrolled in the School of Fine Arts. Here, he connected with other artists and intellectuals, which helped shape his artistic vision. The Blue Period marks Picasso's first major artistic facet, triggered by the tragic suicide of his best friend Carlos. Picasso painted melancholy scenes, often in shades of blue and green, focusing on themes of sadness, poverty, and isolation. Works like The Guitarist and La Die reflected his deep empathy for the society outcast, such as beggars, the elderly, and prostitutes. This period represents Picasso's emotional struggle, but it was also a time of financial hardship, as these dark and somber paintings were not popular with the public or critics. Pablo Picasso painted self-portrait in 1901 during his Blue Period. This was the beginning of the Blue Period, which lasted from 1901 to 1904, a time when he was grappling with personal grief and financial hardship, a time marked by emotional and artistic transformation, and this painting reflects Picasso's deep feelings of sadness and introspection following the suicide of a close friend, with influencing his choice of somber colors and themes. After the somber blue period, Picasso transitioned into the rose period, which marked a lighter, more joyful facet. This change in mood coincided with his relationship with Fernanda Oliver, who brought happiness into his life. Picasso began using warmer tones, such as pinks and reds, to depict circus performers, clowns, and harlequins who became recurring figures in his works. The harlequin, his checkered clothing, became a personal symbol for Picasso. While the Blue Period reflects Spanish influence, the Rose Period was more influenced by French culture, as Picasso was living in Paris at the time. In 1907, Picasso created one of his most groundbreaking works, Les Demoiselles d'Avignon. This painting broke away from the traditional artistic techniques and introducing Cubism, a revolutionary style that Picasso developed alongside French artist Georges Braque. Cubism deconstructs objects into geometric shapes and shows multiple perspectives simultaneously. This innovative approach challenges the norms of art and laid the foundation for modern abstract art. Some key Cubism works by Picasso include the violin, clandestic, and Man with a straw hat. There are two types of Cubism, the analytical and synthetic Cubism. The analytical Cubism in 1908 to 1912 focuses on the constructing objects into their basic geometry shapes, with more monochromatic palette and intricate detailing of the subject forms. the synthetic cubism in 1912 simplifies subject even further and introduces bolder colors and collage techniques. It often features more decorative and abstract compositions. Picasso, like his created in 1925, belongs to Surrealism period, where he explored love and emotion. The painting depicts a couple in a passionate embrace with warm color like reds and yellow, creating an intimate atmosphere. This period was characterized by a softer, more romantic depiction of relationship, influenced in a part by Picasso's relationship with a photographer, Dora Maar. Surrealism allowed Picasso to explore dreamlike imagery and emotion depth, blending abstraction with more expressive form. In Woman in Front of a Mirror, Picasso painted his lover and muse, Marie-Thérèse Walter. This painting, created during his surrealism phase, is striking representation of identity and self-image. The reflection in the mirror shows a distortion version of the woman, suggesting the complex relationship between how we see ourselves and how others perceive us. Using bold colors and geometric shapes, Picasso combined elements of both Cubism and Surrealism in this piece, symbolize femininity, desire, and inner reflection. Guernica was painted by Pablo Picasso in 1937 during the Spanish Civil War. The painting was a response to the bombing of the town of Guernica by the Nazi German forces supporting Franco's regime. Picasso aiming to capture the horrors of war and the suffering of the innocent civilians. The painting became an iconic symbol of anti-war protest and a statement against fascism. Picasso died on April 8, 1973, in Monguis, France, leaving behind a lasting legacy as one of the most innovative and influential artists of all time. His work continues to inspire artists and captivate audiences worldwide.